got the microphone going. Like I said, I feel like a little professional person with a little fuzzy thing on me for the microphone. Anyway, I just wanted to, first of all, I can't find a way to get this on correctly. I want to be able to, first of all, thank everybody that in the Are You Locked In community for showing up last night. I want to thank Are You Locked In, our Chip, for having me on. What a special time that was. What a blessing that was. What an encouragement that was. You know, I was kind of a little bit surprised to hear that I was an encouragement to him because he's been such an encouragement to this girl. And I think that we don't realize sometimes when we can be an encouragement. Hi, Nancy. Welcome on in. To other people. When they may be struggling, when they may be going through a difficult time, we can be an encouragement to them. Isn't that such a blessing? Sometimes we don't realize the importance of encouraging someone else. And I think that if someone has encouraged us, boy, do we need to just let them know. It may not be in a public forum. It may be in a private forum. But we need to let them know, hey, thank you for encouraging me. Thank you for lifting me up. I don't think we say that enough. I think we kind of just, that person encouraged us or that person lifted us up. And sometimes we don't take the time to acknowledge it. You know, I recently said to my daughter this week, I said, you know what, you've just lifted me up. She goes, how did I do that? And I let her know. You know, if you are adult child and you have a mother and they're still with you and they were amazing or they were just for being mom, right? You know what? Take a moment and let them know thank you for everything they sacrificed. I guarantee you they sacrificed for you. They did for you above themselves. And so take a moment to say, hey, thank you for everything. Send them a little, message. Hey, I love you. I got kind of, you're the best mom I could have asked for this week. And I said, well, you're the best daughter I could have asked for, the world. What a blessing you are. So take a moment and reach out to your mom. Hi, Mr. Random. Reach out to your mom and say, you know what? Thank you for just being you. Call her up. You know, she was there for you for how many years, supporting you and being your cheerleader, that when you become an adult, you need to be her cheerleader sometimes. You got to reverse it and say, okay, now it's time for me to be that cheerleader. Hi, down the road, and you got to kind of sit there and go, okay, I got to motivate her. I've got to support her. I've got to be there for her. I've got to listen to her because she listened to me. She was a shoulder to cry on. But I just want to thank Are You Locked In? I found that awesome. And I found a strength in myself that I didn't think I had last night. A lot of wonderful support and just going, I'm not going to stop. I am probably one of the most persistent girls you're ever going to find. When I believe in something and I believe in fostering connection and bringing people together. And, when you come into Blessed to Crochet, you don't need a crochet hook. I have a gift, believe it or not. You can believe what you want to believe. I believe in God. That's one of the gifts that God has given me is hospitality. I went for hospitality management. And absolutely, I'm so sorry for your loss down the road, but absolutely treasure them while they're here. And I went to school. I never finished my degree. I spent 6 years plus in the hospitality industry. I loved it. So I have a great skill for hospitality. When you come into Blessed to Crochet, you're coming into our home. And we want to welcome everybody in here. We want everybody to come on in and connect with each other and find those connections and support each other. That's what we're doing over at Blessings Through Connection as well. And I just found it just absolutely just wonderful. And it was so sweet because some people were talking about trolls the other night. Last night with Chip, and somebody said, oh, Mary's too sweet for trolls. You would be surprised. We get them from time to time. And I just want to put this out there. If anybody is looking or would like to, and I need to personally kind of have, connection with them, and certainly have been able to, have a relationship, a friendship with them. But if anybody's looking to become a wrench on our channel, please let us know. I'm looking for people that would like to have that. We have a mod group through Facebook, and this way, I can, put that in when we're going live, because if you're we're kind of in kind of a spot, kind of a valley right now a little bit, where people kind of come in and there's the chat's not flowing a little bit. We need to get, like Chip says, 6 people. And so if I can have some more mods that I can message and say, hey, you know what? I'm going live. Can you come on in? That helps the chat. It helps for them to like it and make comments and so forth. It helps for all that. So again, if it's new, somebody coming new, welcome on in. But it needs to be somebody that I have had some interaction with, that we can trust, because the mod group, may have some discussion in there that, is just for this place. And so if anybody wants it, I'm putting it out there, because I just realized I need to add some more. Not that we totally need them, but I need more people that can be available and so forth to come on in and just kind of support getting the chat rolling a little bit. And that's okay. We're in a little bit of a valley. Like I said to Chip, we've had the algorithm kind of beat us up a little bit. It's okay. It's fine. Thank you for the 4 people that are in here. You guys are awesome. You're rock stars. And we're getting back in the swing. We're trying. There was a lot after my aunt passed, and it took a lot of energy out of me. And I'm slowly kind of getting back to me and back to where I was before. And, I'll never be totally there, because I deal with the fibromyalgia. Wonderful, wonderful life, right? Like today, I know my hair is a little bit everywhere. I was graced with very fine hair, unfortunately. But I couldn't even take hairspray this morning. It just hurts everywhere. Kind of is a little sore today. So, makeup and all that kind of stuff, it couldn't happen. But you guys are awesome. Now, 1 o'clock today, I changed it because Josh had a doctor's appointment I forgot about, and that's my husband. 1 o'clock, we're doing Blessings Through Connection, so hopefully you'll run on over there. We, on Saturday, usually try to do a Blessings Through Connection. Unfortunately, not unfortunately, but unfortunately that we can't do it over at Blessings Through Connection, but she will be here for the night thing. And again, Nancy, I'm so sorry for your loss as well, both your mom and your dad. I've lost my dad, so I totally understand it. It's just something you just totally never get over. But we will be not doing it tomorrow, because we have a pretty full weekend, actually. Pray for strength, because this girl gonna need it. Christina's coming. We're going to another sniff spot this evening. So we'll take you all along. Hopefully we can record from that and show you a little bit about Mocha trying to have a good time and learning that the backyard is safe and good, and we're not going to leave her there. And then tomorrow we have our community has a garage sale, so we'll be doing that whole thing. And then please be praying it doesn't rain. And then Christina goes home. And then I think Alfonso's going live at 9:30. And then Sunday's church. And then after Sunday is luncheon. So we have to make a lemon, one of those. I'm going to record it, actually. It's a really easy recipe. And it's a lemonade pie. It's really, really easy to make. So I'll record doing that. Broccasol is already on the channel, but we're going to be making that. And then I just picked up some baked beans to throw in a crock pot. But this girl on Sunday is going to be tuckered. And we're going to definitely send Chip some of our soap caddies to pass on to the Are You Locked In community for sure, and pass around those. Guys, we are so strong. We're so much stronger together than we ever are not. And I just came out with a different impression of, myself after last night. It was just like, you know what? You've really accomplished something pretty amazing. And it was just like the entire interview, I hope I lifted him up, but he sure in heck lifted me up. And I am just beyond grateful for that. And I can tell you honestly, it's not a channel that I necessarily would have gone into at first. And I'm so glad I didn't judge a book by its cover. If you judge Blessed to Crochet by its cover, you're going to be going, wait, you're missing out on some great content over here. And, that's what it's all about. And next week, I'm going to start getting back into recording our devotions. I've got some to edit. I kind of took a little bit of a break, and I'll tell you why. There was a specific reason. I started editing them realizing I looked tired. And guess what I was? After my aunt passed and I winded up in the hospital, my bud files, my iron levels were in the garbage. I have an appointment with hematology. They may want to do, hi Jeffrey, they may want to do like a iron infusion. But I looked at myself and I'm like, I look tired. And I was physically, emotionally exhausted. So, I did take a little bit of time off recording because I thought I got to take a break from this, but I'm going to go back in. It was recorded and uploaded. I've got a tuna recipe that I'm going to be putting out. We have Schmitz, which we're having some of the bratwurst we brought back from Columbus today. Or not today, but a couple weeks ago. I've got that video. I've got I am, believe me, I am. We have the video where Josh and I went to the barn for our anniversary. I'm going to be putting up that. So I've got things to put up, and I'm kind of getting back into the swing of things. Mom's computer has been down. It's actually in the back seat of the car because my son-in-law is going to look at it. So we have to, she hasn't been able to help as much because the Chromebook is a little cumbersome. But we got to get her helping me with that a little bit. And, this is work. Like I said last night, it's work. But I did really stress, if you're someone that has a YouTube channel, it's Linktree, not LinkedIn, it's Linktree. Get you guys Linktree, it's free. And place all of your links in there, your Instagram, your Facebook, your email, every which way for someone to contact you as possible. Because there may be a content creator that would like to get a hold of you, or someone that would like to get a hold of you, even if it's just to send a positive message to you. And if you have all of your links in a way for them to get a hold of you, it makes it a lot easier. So Linktree is free. You can go check how we have it set up. We have it on both channels. All of our email, all of our social media, our referral links, Coffee AM, tell you guys, amazing coffee. Sniff spots on there for you guys if you have, don't have a backyard, or you guys, have a dog like Mocha that needs a space like that. We put that on there. Go check it out. We have our affiliate links on the other side. Guys, it's a utilized free service. But sometimes somebody's YouTube name is different from their Instagram name. And so if you have all of your links on the Linktree, they can find you in both places. And Facebook and Instagram and all those kind of things. And it's why not use free? I mean, come on. Free is free, right? Maybe down the road we'll have the pro service, but this way you have all of your ways of connecting in one spot. That's it. They've got all of those things. We have our private Facebook groups, Blessing Through Connection. We have our group for people that want to put their YouTube stuff in it and make those connections and so forth. Just amazing idea. And I was kind of surprised Chip didn't know about it, but I'm glad I was able to share that with the Are You Locked In community. We have to get locked in for each other. We have to be here to support each other. And I said to my husband last night when I got off, my cheeks were actually sore from smiling so much. It was wonderful. And I'm so glad I did. And I talked to him last night about my big, huge dream of actually getting my husband a service animal. And that's a very lofty goal because we can't rehome Sweet Mocha. She's just been through too much. We're not going to do that to that precious little one. It ain't going to happen. But we, it's a huge goal, but it's a goal that I'd like to see happen one of these times. For sure. I'd love to see him obtain that. I'd love to be able to, maybe down the road, be able to be in a house versus an apartment, with an actual room, versus a little corner of our bedroom, but we'll deal with it, right? We're blessed that we have a roof over our head, believe me. Those are things that I'm looking towards and would like to have. But we can accomplish this together. But on the flip side too, we're trying to be a blessing to each other. I'm going to put out the community post. We started shopping, guys, for the Samaritan's Purse. The Samaritan's Purse. What is it? The Samaritan's Purse shoeboxes. Coffee hasn't totally hit in yet, guys. We started shopping for that, and we figured we're gonna shoot for 5 or 4 boxes. We did 2 last year. We're gonna shoot for 4. And on our link tree is also the Amazon wish list for both the boys or for the Samaritan's Purse boxes. So if you guys are interested in getting some more supplies for those boxes, you can go there. If you'd like to contribute, we will be doing upcoming lives for that, just for all of the going towards that specifically. So we hope to fill 4. Last year we filled 2. We're doing that. Anybody that wants to participate with the I can't think of it, the prison project that we're doing, let us know. We're doing that. That's in Patty's name. We're also doing, what is it? We got the prison project. We got the upcoming shoe boxes. Christmas will be here before we know it, guys. And what is the other one? Prison. Those are the 3, isn't it? We have those are the 2 that I can think of right now. Oh, we have the blessing box. So we have our wonderful lady in the chat. I'm going to be getting that together for next month, getting out some yarn to her. But if anybody's interested in helping her, or they crochet and they'd like to get some hats, get in contact with me. It's on our link tree, and we will get you the information to connect with her. So she's trying to do 4,000 hats for veterans. We will get her out some yarn this week, or not this week, next month. And if anybody wants to contribute to that, we will be doing that as well. I'm willing to go on any place, anybody, any channel that would like to have us. I'd gladly go on and talk about our channels or just have that connection. I encourage people. I hope I'm an encouragement. I never really thought of myself as one that was an encourager, but it was just really neat to hear that we are encouraging people to make those connections and realizing that they're precious. They're precious connections that can happen. There's encouragement that can take place. You are maybe motivating somebody that you don't even realize you're motivating. And we can all do this together. We can all do it by supporting each other. And, sharing people out. You guys that don't have channels, we all have channels under YouTube. We need to realize that. But those that say, hey, I don't want to do the content whole thing, it's not for the faint of heart, I can tell you that. But you know what? Go ahead and just use your community tab. It is very different than any other place, any other platform. It is a very different thing than Facebook. I'm finding Facebook so much, hey Alfonso, I'm finding Facebook so much more cluttered with ads and things. I don't know this person. I don't know this than what it used to be where you had the friends in it. And when you go to our community tab, more on blessings through connection than here, but on both tabs, we're just focusing on that connection of people. It's so important. And I have made so many wonderful friends. Alfonso's one. There's just so many people that I could say, just everybody in this chat that's here has just been such an encouragement to me and have helped me beyond measure in ways I wasn't even, expecting. I wasn't expecting all this. And we're probably about 20 away from 1900. We're on the road to 2K. We're getting there, guys, one little bit at a time. And we're going to do more of those baby AI things. Everybody seemed to really enjoy those. So we're going to do more. I have somebody that would like me to come on and show my little knowledge, whatever that little knowledge is, but it's enough, I guess, of how to kind of work Canva a little bit. So I've reached out to that person to say, hey, I'm more than willing to come on and share my little piece of knowledge of Canva. And my little advice is Canva is just get in there and just, tinker with it. And you're going to find out you're probably going to easily learn. Hi, Iki, how are you? Hopefully I said that right. Or Iki Kai vibes. Hopefully I said it right. Guys, I have come to the ultimate conclusion. I had a dear friend tell me recently, have you ever been tested for dyslexia? And I said, I have a learning disability, reading learning disability. I'm doing good. Hopefully you're doing good as well. Welcome on in. We do not crochet here. We crochet connection here. So welcome on in. You're in a good place. And they said to me, I'm just wondering if you ever were. And I said, well, I have a learning disability. It's reading. I do so much better audibly. And they said, you should just take a moment. There's probably some free tests online to see if that's something that you come back with as high diagnosis. And sure enough, I took 2 tests. Both of them, one of them said 80% chance, and the other one said high likelihood of having dyslexia. So I was not properly diagnosed as a kid. I was diagnosed with a reading learning disability, not with an actual name. And boy, oh boy, I wish I had been diagnosed properly, because one of the signs was that they tend to, when having to focus on something, they need to have something in the background going. My mother used to say, Mary, I have no idea how you can study and have music blaring in the background. No, I'm like, well, how you can do perfectly quiet and study and absorb anything. And it's actually very common for someone that has dyslexia, which I did not know of. So I was so glad to kind of say, well, that's something new I didn't know about. And it is something today. I've got, I'm doing stuff on Canva. I'm listening to something on YouTube. I'm watching something on TV. It just has to be in order for this brain to work. So I kind of have gotten to the ultimate fact that, yes, I have dyslexia. And so when people come in the chat, and I try my best to get their name correctly, it's important. But if I don't, or if I don't read things exactly the way it is, it goes in this head and then comes out, and sometimes it gets all jumbled up. There's a really good reason why. And I just think, oh my goodness, if they had diagnosed me correctly, I would have been so much further in the game, because I would have gone there and they could have actually probably allowed me to do more reading books and audibly and have maybe music. When my daughter was in school, she went to a special school because she was autistic the last, probably about, it was the last 4.5 years of school. And they allowed them to bring in like the iPods things. It just had to have music on it. That was all. The iPods with earphones. And she would put that on and get down to her work. And she found out she could actually focus better that way. And so I've just kind of said, okay, I have it. Let's learn how to, overcome that and go forward and march forward with it, knowing that that's something that I struggle with. And I think that it kind of also is hopefully an encouragement to other people too, to say, you know what, if it is something you're afraid to do, afraid to go on these YouTube streets because you're thinking, I don't read the greatest, I don't maybe pronounce the names as they're to be or something like that, just do it. Let your community know. We let our community know, hey, I struggle with fibromyalgia. I have dyslexia. Let them know that. Because it's something maybe that they can go ahead and relate to. And to you, I've had a lot of people say, I have fibromyalgia too. It's something that a lot of people don't understand. They don't get, right? But we can help encourage each other in this forum for sure. And I'm going to turn around so you can, and like I said, these beautiful, these new phones, really, boy, oh boy, do they have just, the camera quality is unbelievable. So I figured maybe you'd like to look at the fountain. Sometimes over there, that little space, like right there, you'll see the deer. They'll come out, but I haven't seen them out. Probably going to come out around the fall. But I just figured I just needed to come down here and have a relaxing time. What I need to do one of these times is bring my husband's little selfie stick and put it up and just sit here and just talk away. Whoops, there goes the mic. I just went on the floor. Hi, Janice. Yes, it is. It is a beautiful area. But I need to bring the stand with me and put it here. But anyway, we can be an encouragement to each other. It's not even need to be, we have to be. We have to be an encouragement to each other. We have to be able to have places, and especially if you're someone that's on the other side of the camera when it comes to YouTube, have some people that are in this. They're in the mix of all this because your family loves you and they want to support you. But if they're not in this, they don't totally understand it all. They don't, it's a different kind of space. And so have those people that you can say, yep, have those people that it is down the road. Have those people that you can absolutely connect with. And I wanted to say down the road,